hate,
simple.
jealousy.
Police did it to us. Look at the trial, man. Them people that hit people's cars, left them out there to die, and washed it, and admitted it, in open court.
They had to.
But they blamed all that on us. Where our apology? What we get for it?
Nah.
You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta join together, because even though every black person that's in power in this city is in a major position of political power, they just like the Caucasian. Oppression don't come in colors, it come in action.
Say it again.
Straight up.
You ain't moving forward, you moving backwards.
Or you ain't moving at all.
It's the same thing. You ain't moving at all, you moving back.
Right.
Same thing. Stagnation is death.
Yeah. Yeah, just rotting away.
Better believe it, man. So, man, get my shirt. Say cool, you ain't out the hook. We need the slap box. I ain't got none of yours yet.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, 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 you wanna come up? I'm your girl Chasity, waiting for the lovely Mimi. And boo, where you at? I miss you. But aside from that, y'all already know, hope everyone has had a blessed week. Thank you for tuning in. Instead of talking about who not in here at the moment, I want to talk about who is in here for the moment, helping me holding it down. What's up, Walt?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, what's going on? So, Walt, you know, we had a little interesting conversation down in the lobby, and you was telling me something you were going to share about. And yes. I know I do have to look into it more. Yes. Like I told you. No love lost, but I just never telling you about my phone too, right?
Right.
And I done told the viewers before, yes, I still got the same regular phone. I can get an upgrade, but I just gotta find time to get to the store. Right. Ain't that a mess?
Yeah.
Ain't that a mess? Well, that's just life, and that's how it is sometimes. I'm not one who is attached and all that to my phone anyway. I try to be on there as less as possible.
Right.
Because it was a time, you know, I do believe people have their own little addictions to it, you know, because it was the time I be on there strolling Facebook, looking into something, YouTube or whatever else like that. But, you know, it's a distraction, just like a TV, I feel like. But a lot of times I'm up at night, I get on that Google, if I got a question or something going through my mind, I Google it, get to reading about everything, so it's a good thing as well. Right. But what you got going on Facebook?
A lot. But one thing I will want to discuss is something that I had that I wanted to take to the next level for being 2018 and for being on a come up. Mm-hmm. We got a...
Oh, that's the type of spirit you got coming here with.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That's right. Being on the come up, and anything you doing is on the come up. No matter how you look at it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So being on the come up, we gotta actually turn it up a bit.
Okay.
And with that in mind, it's a Facebook group that I'm doing to talk about, and I actually added you to it.
And there's been a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of them out there. But you was telling me a little bit of them. I mean, how many times people send you requests for groups, or how many? I'm in so many groups.
Right.
And a lot of them is enlightening, and I'm sure yours is like really different. So what do you do in the group?
Well, in the group, it's just a whole bunch of people that you want to put into one group and uplift one another.
Okay.
Because we all need that in times.
Oh, yes, we do. We don't have it enough. You right about that, Wall.
And just a little background on it. It's been back since June of 2013.
Okay.
And just for right now, that's what I'm seeing, it's about 122 strong.
Okay.
And
you know, that's good, because just like I said, there's so many groups out there, and you know, people stray away from groups and everything like that. But we got to turn that 122 to a 1220.
Exactly.
And then to a 12,000 and then something else like that, because uplifting is a good thing.
Exactly.
That's one of the first things I heard you say the group provides.
Yes.
So we need more people to join.
Well, here's how this goes. It's like, just like how I'm talking to you.
Right.
And if you do decide on wanting to join in, all I have to say is just let's knock on the door. I'll let you in. It all started, like I said, back in 2013. It was with me and a high school friend of mine, which I call my sister. Shout out to Lucretia.
Hey, Lucretia.
And yeah, we started this group out with just a few people, and then it just started out with like that, and then went on to about like 100+ people.
Oh, okay, that's good. So was it something, because I know you said it's up lasting, and I mean, it's been lasting for a while, since 2000, you said 13?
13, yes.
Okay. And it's really like to uplift one another and have somebody to talk to. Was it something specific that like happened in your life back there, or somebody that you know like that? Like, what inspired the group? Like, what made you feel like I need to start this Facebook group?
Well, as we all know, there's been a lot of tragedy that's been going on, especially here in Baltimore City.
Oh, all the time.
We need people that just help uplift one another through those hard times.
Right.
And what this group does versus every other group that you will see in Facebook, this one eliminates all the drama.
Okay.
And anything of that nature. And of course, there's rules and regulations.
Okay.
And it's a very positive environment.
Right.
And in order for you to witness it, you will have to know somebody that's actually in the group to go and invite you to it.
Right. So it's kind of like a private group. You got to be invited or whatever else is the case.
It's actually public.
Okay.
But the thing is, you just got to look it up. And that group is called the Legacy Era.
The Legacy?
Yes, the
Legacy
Era.
The Legacy Era. Okay.
And now the way it's spelled, like the word legacy, instead of the letter A is an @ symbol.
Oh, okay.
So it's like THE Legacy with the @ symbol, and an arrow with the @ symbol.
Okay. So the A's are at the @ symbol. That's
Correct.
what those are. They're replaced to the A. So just make sure that y'all know that the Legacy Era is a group that's basically out there where you can get on there. You told me it was different topics every day, so it's not like the same thing. Y'all kind of like uplift and enlighten at the same time.
Right.
So that's a plus. Make sure you look it up. It's a public group, and hopefully you can join and get in that conversation. Also, if you want to get into our conversation, you know the lines is always open. 410-702-5657. We want to come up. Give us a call. Let us know how your work week was and everything else. And while we talking about uplifting, we going to talk about some things that we think is uplifting the community right now.
Right.
You know, just talk about something positive. But it's all good because you know when you want to come up, we got to talk about stuff. People that's on the rise and, you know, things that's coming up.
Right.
So we hope everybody is on the come up, whatever you doing. Stay true. Stay blue, I guess, right? No. Just stay true and live your dreams. You know, one of the favorite quotes that Miss Terry actually brought to my attention, that was on my little sister, rest in peace, Tiara, her obituary. It says, dream as if you'll live forever, but live as if you only have today. And that is something, a real quote. And talking about Facebook, I just put on there, when you start to worry, stop to pray. Yeah. And that is the truth. So long as you know you got that higher power and you doing what you got to do, you won't be on the come up. Yeah, you is. In the meantime, if you want to be on the come up, make sure you holler at us. Come through us through the Facebook and the IG and everything else like that. I'm Chasity on the come up, Dorsey on Facebook right now, and on IG I'm ChasReal07. I think it's an underscore too, but I don't know. I always tell them I gotta get better with that wall. But of course, before the show ends, we're gonna make sure we give everybody contact information in case y'all wanna holler at us, get on the show. And of course, if y'all wanna enter this group and y'all just too scared to holler on your own, but holler at us, y'all. We ready to go on a break. The number again is 410-702-5657. Tell me what's the dealings and how you feeling. We waiting to hear from you. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about what we talk about on the come up.
50s, a late 40s, early 50s. That's not uncommon. It's a lot of. I mean, I can give you examples like that.
But it's a good thing he's dead because she can actually move on. Like you can't move on. If he was alive, if he was alive and she found out she was having sex with her father for 15 years, you can't move on from that. Somebody's got to die.
You can't. It's gonna be hard.
Somebody's got to die.
So wait, That means he didn't know either, though.
Immediately, so I could stop vomiting because I would have nothing else left to vomit. All my insides, all my skeleton.
He didn't know either. That's what would be the crazy part.
He wouldn't. He still doesn't know because he's dead. How does that game go? Marry, screw, kill? How does that work when it's your dad? Oh my gosh, we talk about stuff like this and more every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Talk Lately, the radio show. Only on BeExposedRadio.com and on YouTube live where you can see us. What's up, everybody? It's Monty from Talk Lately. I want y'all to sit back and listen to this flashback. We be tripping.
I mean, really, but I mean, he might have. I got him maybe jacking her up.
The kids said he did it.
But this is Floyd Mayweather punching her head repeatedly, and like she doesn't have like brain damage.
No, she didn't have brain damage. I don't think he was hitting her like that. Or he probably was like, say something else. Say something else.
That
he probably wasn't like tagging her.
Right.
He probably was just like, and the kids was like, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy.
Why do they have the accent? Why? Why do his kids have that accent?
I just pictured them looking like African. I didn't want to have to admit that. I don't know what they're going to do about my mouth, but just check out the show every Tuesday at 7 p.m. It's more of the same right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Business owners need more customers? Offer fantasy sports contests and generate more sales. Restaurants, bars, hotels, auto dealerships, real estate offices. Whatever your business, fantasy sports contests can help you increase your sales and bring you more loyal customers. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. Our software lets you customize contests fast and easy for your brand. That's right. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. That's 888-55-SPORT or visit Fanify.com.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out.
Exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue, and she wants to be this...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, and we back. Of course, you listening to Be Exposed Radio. The show right now on is Onthecomeup, but I don't even have to let them know that because I'm sure people is watching, and I'm sure somebody gonna holler at us. I know how it is. It feel a little intimidating sometimes.
Right.
To even be on the radio, just hearing yourself sometimes is weird, right?
Right.
Right. I mean, I did it a little bit back in the day, but they just was hearing me. But you know, when you hear, they hearing you and they seeing you, so you gotta kind of keep it how you need to keep it, nice and neat and cute. I hope I be looking all right when I come on here. But anyway, like I always share with everybody, it's a struggle every Saturday. Before you know it, it's ready to be 7 o'clock.
Right.
Definitely. And last Saturday, I missed coming down here because I was sharing with you all that my daughter had allergic reaction. Just like anywhere out of nowhere. They saying it's something that she ate, and it could have been something that she ate 1,000 times before. But people grow into different allergies or whatever, so I don't know what it is. I mean, they sent us home with an EpiPen in case it happened again, and then the breathing started messing up, you know. But I showed you the picture. I mean, she was like swollen, like flew her whole face, her whole body. I swear it looked like it added about 20 pounds on her. And it was like a red rash, like sandpaper all over her, right? And I found out after the fact that that was scarlet fever. That even when, you know, the temperature is not in the child body or something a certain way, it can I guess, be in their body at the same time. So that's what happened with that. She had scarlet fever. People was like, people still got that. I said, I suppose, you know, that's what the doctor told me. But yes, scarlet fever. And then whatever she ate turned her around and gave her strep throat. So she was taking antibiotics for that, just trying to get away from it. I don't know, because you know how children is. Yeah. They be putting all types of stuff. My daughter is 7, and you still all the time use the kitchen chewing on candy paper, chewing on shit. Why would you doing that? Chewing on the pencil. I don't know. It's maybe mine's, but I'm trying to break out of it. But for the most part, I'm glad she's okay. And anybody out there dealing with allergies or anything else like that is a serious thing. I know any illnesses is. You know, I'm not saying that, but yes, it was scary. It was scary, well, it was scary. But anyway, just telling y'all a little bit about how my week was and dealing with that. And the rash still there. They say it's going to come down gradually, and it has been. That's good. But yeah, that's been my week aside from work and everything else like that. So what's your week been like? Well,
my week been very eventful. I'll say that much.
Okay. And what's some of the things y'all was talking about in the group? Because before we left off, we said that y'all changed the topic basically every day. Yeah. Give them some examples of your topics and everything like that's in the legacy era, y'all. The legacy era. Make sure y'all get with it. So what type of topics?
Well, let's just say for right now, for the weekend, what I try starting to do now is something called the shout outs for the weekend.
Oh, okay. Like we do I always try to do that on the show too. I think that's important to give people shout outs. I need to go to our live and see if or who is viewing or whatever else like that. I usually invite people, but definitely got to give a shout out because them the people that show your group love, right? Okay.
And I'm thinking like this. Okay, who is it that you speak to on a regular basis that always uplift you? Somebody that always that you see like as more than just a friend, but someone that's just there right beside you every step of the way.
Okay.
Anybody that you think of that when you're like at your job or things of that nature, you're going through something, they help you through it, even if it's with work or it's outside of work. Anybody that you want to just shed a spotlight on. Anybody that you want to just show some recognition, showing that you care, you appreciate them. That's what I wanted to do for the weekend. Just for the Saturday and Sunday is a shout out.
Oh, the shout out. So it's not just all about who participate in the group. It's actually a chance for people in the group to get a shout out to that person that's kind of uplifts them and is there for them and everything else. Okay, so that's a different type of shout out. See, I just was sticking to who's showing you love, but basically y'all taking beyond that. You said it's on another level now. So y'all taking beyond that and somebody that you feel that has really been there for you or whatever, not just in the group, y'all, just in your life, period. That's when you do your shout out. That's what's up.
And then throughout the week, like Monday, for example, I always do motivational Mondays. Because we all know on a Monday when it comes to work, nobody feel like getting up or getting
I think everybody, a lot of people, and I'm not going to say everybody, but I think a lot of people is like in addition to that. It's just like something, you know, we got to work. We got to be adults and everything else like that. But here on the come up, you know, we always push into entrepreneurship and being our own people, entrepreneurs. You know, the guy Boob, he got his sweatshirt. Make sure y'all holler at him. Elevated Minds. The other co-host on here that basically has everything crossed out. Manager, supervisor, and it lets you know entrepreneur. I know even, it's Black History Month. He was selling some sweatshirts that basically gave quotes on some of our famous black ancestors, historians, and whatever. And it also came with like a little information card. So I think that was really, really nice how he did that. He definitely turned it on up. So that's a person that's on the come up type of move. But yeah, that's awesome. Well, I know I would feel special to get a shout out like that, because in talking about that, you never know who you motivate and who you uplift, or how much a smile or a kind word or something can help somebody along the way. And sometimes it's just us and who we is, but for somebody to recognize it and tell you that, you know, a lot of people that are like that, we real humble folks.
Right.
So they get recognition or sometimes a thank you, you know what I'm saying? It's like to us, like, yeah, I know I appreciate it, but it's just me being me. But that's something special.
Right.
Because, you know, everybody not like that. So me, myself, I had to get used to getting an award or somebody, you know, just saying thank you. Why it's like that?
Right.
Why it's like that? Just saying thank you. I mean, you alright. It wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? But obviously it was something to somebody.
Right.
So that's always what's up. And of course, I gotta do that because I got participation. It might be a different person every week for me, but since that's the day that you do that, I gotta get on in there on the group.
Right.
Make sure that I participate because I need some motivation and uplifting in my life. I don't know about anybody else, so I'm looking forward to join the legacy era and everything else like that. Hey, why not? You on your phone looking at everything else, and it's good a lot of times to see other positive people.
Right. And another thing I want to mention too, with the group, we do have a lot of motivational people in there as well.
Okay.
From all over the world, from Maryland all the way to Texas, some in North Carolina.
Right. So it's not just a local thing.
Right.
Okay.
And another thing about that, once you're in the group, you're automatically a leader. You're automatically a winner in my eyes.
Okay.
So anytime you want to just come in, post something positive and things of that nature, we all here as a family.
Okay.
I look at each other as all brothers and sisters.
Right. So people can post freely as when they want, long as it's what y'all on and you want that positive stuff that be on there. Because you told me I'm doing the break that you don't even allow cursing in the group. So soon as somebody say something curse word, what?
Let's just say the person that y'all see here on the radio, I'm the one that's going to automatically remove it. And if you want
like, it's me, because I don't want none of that in the group. Well, just telling them how it is. Like, look, it's me, because we ain't got time for that. And everything goes like that. But I'm sure everyone, you're able to come on there and share your opinion openly and responsibly how you want it. So it's not like that.
Right.
He not restricting all type of things. But all that cursing and all that other stuff, no. Brother wants you to do better and express your light yourself better. Use your good recovery. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everything got rules and regulations.
Exactly.
And if some of us sometimes learn to follow some of them, we be better off, right? Right. So I hope y'all check out that legacy. All right. Another thing we was talking about, you know, on the come up, we talk about everything. Anything can come up. We was talking about the movie Black Panther.
Yeah.
Alright, so me and Walt, we in the same boat. Neither one of us has seen it yet.
No,
right, so I can't really talk about it and brag and everything. But I've been enjoying the posts that I've been seeing, and a lot of people that I know for as their reviews of it is that it's awesome. I say, we talking about uplifting. They say it's basically that type of message in there, whatever else like that, and they try to bring across a message. You know, my real intellectual folk, like how I am too, they say, yeah, it was a message in it. And then some people was a little bit against it. You know, I seen that on Facebook too. Like, why is people dressing up for it? It's just the comic book and everything. So how you feel about that, Walt? Do you think that it was a good thing to get excited about? Or are you like, it was like, they did too much with it?
I guess in my opinion, since I haven't seen the movie yet and things of that nature, it's something that I will wait to see, like if it comes on DVD or something like that.
Okay.
And then watch it from there. But I know a few people that wanted to go see it, and if they bring me along, I'll say, hey, no problem.
Right.
Because for what I've heard from other people, that it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
And it's something I definitely want to see.
I heard the same, and I definitely want to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The way I look at it, you know, as far as people dressing up and doing what they doing, hey, live your life, do you. If that's what you wanted to do, then hey, that's your business. And that same token, I find a little sad because even though it was fictional stuff, you know, it still gave us something to be excited about because a lot of times in the movies, we don't see black people, people just pictured as something positive and doing something positive. So for it to be a superhero movie and us knowing people from other races and other cultures was excited to go out and see it. Yeah, people was going off. They was dressing up. I seen some coming to America outfits. I seen all type of stuff, I guess, trying to visualize or something that was in the movie. But hey, it was all right with me. I ain't gonna hate on it either way. If that's how people felt and they wanted to embrace it in that type of way, then hey, that was them. They living their life. That's how I feel about it. And just like I was saying, it's just that it's a little sad that we don't see. Oh, excuse me. I thought I had to sneeze and I was trying to hold it back and it didn't come out. I was telling you, Walt, too, that I'm stuffed up. I never been so stuffed up in my life. But yeah, they was talking about the Wakanda and all that. So yeah, Walt, we gotta go to see it. Yeah, we did. We got to go and see Black Panther. Like I said, if you've already seen it, hey, call us and tell us how you felt about it. First, was it a good movie? Then secondly, do you think the people was doing too much? How people was doing too much? I'd say, hey, let them be them. Embrace it how they wanted to embrace it. But I also felt some type of way, like, it's so rare. And I think that's why, too, that was part of our reaction. Like, regardless if it was fictional or not, it showed something positive, and it kind of gave a chance for children, our black children anyway, to see something like that. Like a black person that had power, that was a king. You know what I mean? A lot of things that are realistic about us anyway. They're real about us anyway. It was in a fictional story. But all comic book stories or all type of stories like that have some relevance to a real life situation. So even though it was fictional, it was a lot of truth in there. And I think that we don't get enough of that. You know what I'm saying? In the movies, in the books, even in the school, it being Black History Month right now. When we come back, I'm definitely going to share a fact about one of our black entrepreneurs or something. I was trying to do that too this month. But it don't be enough of that. Even in the school, Black History Month, you ask children about one of our black ancestors, and they teach about certain ones. But not all of them. But it's real funny that how they teach about other racist historians, and they tell the whole story and basically tell their story. You know what I mean? But they don't want to tell ours. They don't want to tell ours. They come from so hey, that movie showing people being the king, showing the nation that was together or whatever else like that. That's what I done got all that from it, from the reviews. But I want to see it myself. I even know somebody got a black market already. Our people, it's powerful. Made that happen, but I would not look at it with them. I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I got to see this in the movies first. So just let us know how you think about it. I even heard somebody talking about, like, as much as everybody went and did all that, all excited about going to see the movie, we could use that energy towards another effort that's in our community. I know somebody let me in on something too in the movie that at the end, that's basically what Black Panther wanted to do. Like, he came back to the hood. I don't know. I don't want to give no reviews or get too deep into it. Because somebody call and set me straight. But like I said, I know I need to see it. I know I need to see it. I know I do. I need to see it. That's how I was a little bit excited about Star Wars, Walt. When they came, I ain't gonna lie, I love Star Wars, right? And the last one, I just thought it was gonna be a Black Jedi. I was like, what? I thought it was gonna be him. So that's why I was like really excited to go and see it. Yeah. So are you into that type of thing?
Star Wars, I haven't been seeing it for a while, honestly.
Oh, okay. Well, we know you do want to go see Black Panther and everything else like that. We know how you feel about it. So, what's making you want to go see it? Is it just that is the Black Panther and how it was?
Well, I would say, especially like how at my job, I know somebody was coming down like, hey, I got premiere tickets. To Black Panther. I was like,
they was teasing. And I knew a couple of people that had premiere tickets too. And I was like, how was it? And then that was the day before, right? They went to go. They was able to go view it the day before. Right. That was the controversy out Towson. I'm sure you seen it because they were saying, a couple of people I know were saying when they got out there, they wasn't showing it. Right. I was like, well, what was all that about? And they was trying to say that it had something to do with racial. They ain't want us out there, and I wouldn't put it past them. Right. I wouldn't put it past them. I ain't trying to speak that into what's your name, but that's what it be a lot of times. You know what I mean? So. Hey, but so that's what got you pumped up about it. Yeah. People at work teasing. Oh man, what's the? I know they was talking about it for a couple of days.
On my Facebook, that's all I've been seeing.
Yes, me too. People that seen it. I had somebody that called somebody that I know, like, as soon as they got out the movie, like, I was like, why they ain't call you before they was going and say, come on, you want to go to the movie? Right. So it was one of those things. Ain't that something? I said, yeah, I was at work and whatever else like that. One of my co-workers I know actually had a premiere ticket. And she had went. So I was like, yeah, girl, enjoy the show. Me, I haven't been to the movies in so long. You know, I was pregnant. I had my baby. So I haven't been in the movies for a while. So I'm going to have to make that a date, too, for myself. Yeah. I know my son had went to go see it. But I think for that show it was sold out. They was telling me you gotta come back later. He was like, I ain't with all of that.
The only last movie I just saw was Jumanji, and I know that was a funny movie.
Oh my goodness, the new Jumanji?
Yes.
Oh, okay. See, I liked the old one. The old one was a little silly and everything to me too. It's an amazing though. Sometimes, like when you look at movies from back then, you be like, I really was excited about this movie. And like, it's wow. I grew up. I'm saying that because I was looking at E.T. earlier. Yeah. I got a confession. I was like, I loved E.T. Then I was looking at it. I was like, but guess what, Walt? I still almost cried at the end. I did, Walt. I still almost cried at the end. I'm a crybaby. I look at TV and see things going on and I cry all the time. So, yeah, I was looking at E.T. today. Some of the stuff I was just like, wow, I used to be so amazed over that. And it just looks so like nothing now, but it is a good memory, and I enjoy watching it. Me and my daughter sat there and we looked at E.T. and she was asking me questions, and even at the end, why is heart lighting up? I'm like, cause he loves. So I'm tripping off of that because when I was little, I had the same thought, and it's still like brought to my eyes. Something else I was telling you I was checking out since we talked. I was talking about this little short documentary that is on HBO right now. I know a couple of L stories that been on there. We got something on there from Baltimore that was the uprising, right? Was that on HBO or was that Showtime? I don't know, but it was on one of them. But a couple of networks have basically told stories from here. But this story that I looked at today was, I think the lady resided in Houston. Okay. And I can't remember her first name. I'm sorry. But she was a beautiful sister, but her last name was King. And it was called Traffic Stop. And basically she just gave an account of her life and this experience that she had. And something that really touched me. Because sister was in tears on the air some parts, you know. But one of the parts that she really said is that you heal from it physically. Yeah. But a lot of times when things happen, it's hard to heal from it emotionally and spiritually or whatever, you know. So we gotta stay prayed up. But that touched me. So she told about her experience, and it was something else. I mean, they showed the dash camera and everything else. Excuse me, y'all. I told you I'm sniffling. I'm stuffed up. Never in my life I've been so stuffed up. It's this weather. Yeah. But yeah, it was a real good documentary. You gotta check it out, Walt, and everybody that's out there listening, I encourage you to check it out too, because it was something real deep. And what also was deeper than what was at the end, like one of the police said, I don't want to tell you too much in case you check it out. But basically, she was like, "Why y'all treat people like that?" I mean, they had told Sister Carl, told her she was getting locked up for a traffic violation. She like, you can't lock me up for that. And for real, I do know that it looked like, you know, she was trying to, but it was because she was really scared. And that's what really touched me the most on that. And they was able to release that video and let you see it, whatever she go through. But one of the police at the end, when they was saying, yeah, something about black people, he said something under the light, like, they scared because 99% of the time, like, we are violent. Yeah. And violent things tend to happen in our neighborhood. Right. And she was just asking about the psychological part of getting a job as a police. And he's like, we go through a psych evaluation for 4 hours. Because she was asking him, how do y'all determine who is racist? Right. Or have, you know, just those type of thoughts or feelings before they get the job. Right. So he was saying they go through like a 4-hour thing or whatever. But after they get in there, and to me, you can't really even distinguish that. You know what I mean? Right. Far as like in a little 4-hour psych evaluation, because I just heard in a little clip too that was playing on that, like, oppression a lot of time is not in color, it's in action. That's what the brother basically was saying. I'm quoting him. I wish I knew his name. He should have a problem with it because he spit that real on Be Exposed. But yeah, and I'm like, wow. Regardless, a lot of people have biases. Yeah. Period. Or different, you know, with stereotype. I always say they call it the justice system. I don't know why they call it the justice system, because to me, it's really no justice in it. I know some people feel like it is, but for me, the things that I've seen, right, just all the way down the line, you know, even the day mass incarceration, just everything. You know, I've been pulled over before and they treated me like, and I'm like, all that for what? Like, exactly. Really? You know what I'm saying? And they tell you, you know, stay calm or be a certain way or talk to them a certain way. But I'm telling you, you know, a lot of these police's approach, their attitude, you know, their demeanor, you know what I mean? It's disgusting that you're at work and you act like that and talk to people like that. You know what I mean? I just seen the police approaching people, just start off cursing or whatever. And you cursing and you telling a grown man, sit the fuck down. Get that one. And they just stand on there or know they ain't doing that. Anybody is going to have this reaction like, you know what I mean? And then even in a lot of situations where it had been tragedy, where they either lost a brother or a sister, you know what I mean? Right. A lot of those situations, they was calm. So even though they were getting that type of attitude or that type of just interaction from a police officer, they was calm and they still wound up losing their lives. Yeah. Like, that's just crazy. So, well, with all that being said, I try to avoid them as much as I can. Same here. So I hope that's for all of my people that's out there. I try to avoid them as much as I can. As much as I can. Try your best not to get in that justice system. I'm telling you. Justice. Yeah, right. But anyway, I hear the little music. I think we ready to take it on to a break. Or did I hear? Yeah. Oh, no, not yet. That was just giving my pops because of how we was standing. We was talking about something that was really real. Right. Yes. But yeah, it's been a lot of tragedy, Walt, and I mean, you don't know how to act. Some people say we should know as a people how to conduct ourselves by now and everything else like that. But it's said that under the conditions, we gotta be conditioned to handle stuff another way. Right. You know what I mean? And my experiences with the police haven't been good. And maybe because I'm a black sister and I got red locks in my head and you know, I speak well for myself or whatever, and I can honestly say in all the situations, I've never felt like I was giving them, you know, a bad attitude or aggression or whatever else like that, but at some point I didn't have to take it there, because that's what I was getting. Right. So I can imagine, and it don't even matter that I'm a sister, you know what I mean, rest in peace, Soldier Blend, a whole bunch, you will be amazed, that's another thing that I Google, how many black people got killed by the police. It was just so petty. Yeah. You know what I mean? You see them do stuff, you see different stuff on the news, and you be thinking to yourself, and this is not to be unsympathetic, but like, dang, that suspect ain't dead. If that was one of us, they would have shot us down. Let you try to do something like that. Right. You know what I mean? Let you try to do something like that. Like, it's outrageous. Once that whole Trayvon Martin thing occurred, well, I can't even lie. I already knew what it was, but that right there, And I already was woke. Well, you know what I mean. I say when you wake up, you realize you can never sleep.
Right.
So I was woke. I had a lot of, conscience and all of that. But when that happened, it just like, it woke me up into a different light. I just could not believe that. I just couldn't. But then again, I could.
Yeah.
So that's the sad thing about it. But yeah, stay uplifted, be good people, stay positive, and everything else like that. Well, also, as far as your group, you told them how to holler at you, but how can they just holler at you, period, on Facebook? Because I thank you for being here with me all stiffly and all that, so I love you even more.
It's no problem at all. And if you do want to reach out to me, you can always do a search for my name, which is Walter, and then the first two words of my last name, which is ST.
Okay, so I'll put it on Walter Street.
Yeah.
Like Wall Street.
It is funny how
you destined. Oh, you destined to be on the come up. I ain't me call you that sometimes. Hey, Wall Street. You know what I mean? So, hey, it's the beginning of your last day. Oh, you destined to be on the come up. So make sure y'all holler at them on the Legacy area. That's the group. I thank him because aside from just coming to share his information, that just was a little extra. Walt came in here to help me hold it down on the come up. Of course, I'm always missing the lovely BB and the awesome Booby James. Make sure you look into them. When we come back, I'll make sure I give you their contact information. Look into some things they doing as well, people. We on the come up on Be Exposed Radio. You want to come on, call and talk to me and Walt. We here, 410-702-5657. Tell us how you feel about anything that we done talked about so far. That's what we do on the come up.
50s, late 40s, early 50s. That's not uncommon. It's a lot of. I mean, I can give you examples like that.
But it's a good thing he's dead because she can actually move on. Like you can't move on. If he was alive, if he was alive and she found out she was having sex with her father for 15 years, you can't move on from that. Somebody's got to die.
You can't. It's gonna be hard.
Somebody's got to die.
So wait, that means he didn't know either, though.
Immediately, so I can stop vomiting because I don't have nothing else left to vomit. All my insides, all my skeleton.
He didn't know either. That's what would be the crazy part.
Well, he wouldn't. He still doesn't know because he's dead. How does that game go? Marry, screw, kill? How does that work when it's your dad? Oh my gosh, we talk about stuff like this and more every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Talk Lately, the radio show. Only on BeExposedRadio.com and on YouTube live where you can see us.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
So, since we're talking about the book, can you give people a synopsis of what the book is and what's the name of the book again, and then what it's about?
The name of the book is From Trial to Afflictions. More than one, because there were more than one afflictions.
Yes.
The book is talking about, actually, it's my life story. And I have to add in there that when that prophet told me, he said, tell your story, write the story. He said, and God said, tell your addiction. Now, see, I'm not going to tell the addiction because you have to get the book to read it. But it was about deliverance.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, and we back. The people that's listening and the people that's watching, thank y'all. I'm a little stuffed up. Voice a little deep. My voice always was deep, though. My voice always was deep anyway. But yeah, I was telling Walt, it's just uncomfortable being stuffed up.
Yeah.
It just really is, you know. And I had took some cough medicine before. It was that weather, Walt. Did you enjoy that weather?
Oh, my God.
For that 2 days. Was you like me? You ain't had no coat on?
Exactly, yeah.
Hold on. Shout out to Mother Terry, I think, who was watching. Lovely Miss Terry. Got a birthday coming up. And if she knows, she know. Though the girl ain't having no coat. That's why I'm stuffed up right now. But I'm not coughing or I'm not sneezing or anything. But yeah, don't play with it, y'all. If we get another one of those nice days, I'm definitely going to have my coat on. I had on a jean jacket. Like, I was loving it. I still had on appropriate clothes and everything like that, but I was loving it. I walked and everything else. I was loving it. And I went and finally got to walk around the track.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I'm trying to get something, you know, if I got to get it off me from having a baby. But, yes, I went and walked around the track. Montebello. It was so pretty looking at the water. I was up there to probably 8:30.
Yeah.
Stayed up there for a while, just walking around. And right before I finished and got right to my car, it started to rain. Yep, I had my baby, I had my daughter with me, and I had my brother Jeffrey with me, and we walked it. And my daughter, I was surprised. The first time around it, like the killers. She wanted to keep on running, so I was keep on running, you know. Like my baby got the tripod stroller with the 3 wheels or whatever, so it's made for that, like right. You know. So yeah, it was just good to get out. It was just really good to get out, and I'm feeling a little bit better that I came back out the house down here to do the show, and then woke up whatever. When I woke up, I was telling Walt I was groggy. That's why I don't like taking medicine. I was groggy. I came in here. I said, Walt, I was rushing. He gonna tell me it looked like you was rushing. And Walt, you know, I could have took that another kind of way. You know, but I didn't. I know you meant well. I know you was trying to tell me, oh, it's okay you was rushing. As long as you here. See?
Right.
Ain't that what you was saying? See,
yes.
I know it. I just knew you said it. But let's talk more about this group because, like, we acknowledge there's a lot of groups out here, but like Walt told you, he turning up on his group. The one thing that I like about it off the break that he said is nothing but positivity. He got his rules, ain't no cursing. You open to speak your mind on that and everything else, but he don't want none of that in his group. You know what I mean? I'm sure people from the group watching you tonight, right?
Yeah.
You told me you was going to be on here with me, right?
Yeah, and on my way here, there's a few people that showed out cards and say, hey, I'm going to be on the radio tonight.
Right.
They're like, what radio? They're like, yeah, there's going to be Be Exposed Radio.
That's right.
And come on in. We have a show. It's going to be Onthecomeup from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yep, every Saturday. Let them know that.
Saturday.
Look, you shouting us out every Saturday. And when we first started, Walt, you was here. You came through here and blessed us, right?
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're here again tonight. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
And
so
I always will.
Huh?
And I always will.
Always will. That's what's up. Because guess what? If you wasn't in here, I tell them before. When you talking to the radio, you gotta have your stuff together and your little notes and stuff like that. And sometimes, like I said, when you rushing, I just told you I was rushing down here and everything else like that. It's not like you thinking, or it gotta be a certain way because you're being yourself or whatever on the radio. But it's just that it's a little difficult to talk by yourself. As you see, ain't nobody calling in. So if you watching, just call. If you just want to say, hey, 410-702-5657. But I was doing this thing before by myself, and it was a little difficult because, you know, as you see, I jump all over the place. I be having so much on my mind. I told you when you woke, you just can't sleep. But is there anything else you want to share with us about the group? Or?
Well, like you were saying about every day, it's actually a theme that we have every week from Monday through Sunday, something we have coming up. And then after that, actually it's another thing we do to every month.
Okay.
Like right now, it's called Peace, Love, and Soul. That's what we're doing for the month of February.
Okay.
Now for March, I'm not sure yet, but I know that me and my other admin, Laprecia, when we come and to an agreement to find out what we need for the month of March, we'll put that in as well.
Okay.
So it's going to be the Legacy Era, whatever day it is. Like if it's Monday, it'll be Motivational Monday.
Okay.
And then whatever is for that month of March, we'll put that in.
Okay, okay. So did y'all focus on anything back history in the month of February? You know, and, oh my goodness, Walt, we only got 4 more days.
Yeah.
In February. This year is flying, right?
Yeah.
Right, it's flying. And we talked about that too, Black History Month being acknowledged the shortest month of the year. Like, that's an ironic thing. Some people not even with Black History Month. I used to feel some type of way about, like, why did I have a Black History Month? But hey, if that's the way that we can get some information out there to our black children,
right?
Aside from the Black Panther and whatever like that, that's why I said I love that movie too, because I know a lot of children went and seen it, and not only that, a lot of other races and cultures was able to go and see it and see us under a positive light.
Exactly.
You can't feel no way negative about that, in my opinion. But if you do, you do. But yeah, so that's how I feel about Black History Month. That's the time that they can share some more information with our youth and let them know who they really are. That's a plus for me.
Right.
We need more of it, but it's still a plus.
Right.
And that's what we try to do on the come up. That's why it's important we get people in here that's entrepreneurs, people that's just, you know, doing that thing. That's inspiration.
Right.
Definitely. And that's what we do here. On the come up.
Exactly.
So when we come back, I don't know what's going to come up, but like you know, I talk all over the place. So come on back with us, y'all.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired radio show. So since we're talking about the book, can you give people a synopsis of what the book is? And what's the name of the book again, and then what it's about?
The name of the book is From Trial to Afflictions. More than one, because there were more than one afflictions.
Yes.
The book is talking about, actually, it's my life story. And I have to add in there that when that prophet told me, he said, tell your story, write the story. He said, and God said, tell your addiction. Now, see, I'm not going to tell the addiction because you have to get the book to read it. But it was about deliverance. It was about all the, trials and tribulations we go through. People that come into our life, even people that come to try and break you down or draw you down so that you can't stand for God or worship Him through your situation, because that's the adversary using them. We have to know that. But through it all, I was still praying and fasting. I needed help from God. I really did. I needed help from God to see me through. And for anyone that's going through, I say that this book is about different afflictions.
Yes.
Going through them, how you get through them. And I had a sister pushing me too, praying for me. I thank God for that again.
Yes.
But it also talks about deliverance. There is deliverance in the process.
Yes.
And you have to be willing to see yourself first to know that you need deliverance.
Yeah.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange.
So, Jacqueline. Yes, Mom? I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, and we back just like that. You know the deal's getting real on the come up. Ready? Oh. And we was talking about the break saying, we don't know where the lovely Mimi is. Oh, booby, but we hope everything is all right. Yeah. We always say that. Instead of thinking, you know, some negative stuff, we don't try to think negative. But yeah, when people travels, oh, God be having so much mercy. So a lot of times you'll never know what happened. Because it's like I shared with you last week, right before I was ready to come down here, my daughter had that allergic reaction. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh my goodness. So I was teasing BB and them the week before and was like, oh, I'm taking a break next week or whatever. It was like that. And I was like, look at that. I've been spoken into existence. So that's not the break that I wanted. But everything happened for a reason. And maybe I did need that break or whatever. So, Walt.
Yes.
We was talking about the different stuff as far as like in Black History, y'all had different things. And I think I had asked you before the break that y'all kind of use anything or for the month it being Black History. Did y'all touch on any of those topics or anything?
We did touch on it.
Okay.
We have a few that put in like a post that they find from off of anybody that's like Barack Obama, things of that nature, have a quote or something that they find from that they posted on there.
Okay.
So we definitely do contribute to the Black History Month.
Okay, a lot of people share a lot of information. So how you feel about? I shared how I feel about Black History Month.
To me,
how I used to feel about it, how I feel about it now, because feelings can change.
Right.
But how you feel about it? Do you think it's appropriate or?
I think to me personally, Black History Month should be Black History Year. It should be every single day, every day of the year.
Tell them again, because it really is. And speaking about that, a lot of our history, like I said, they tell that story.
Right.
Somebody told me before, history is his story. You know what I mean? They tell what they want to tell. But just talking about that and knowing that it should be every year, that yes, I agree with you 1,000,000%, Walt, because a lot of our ancestors have contributed to a lot of this, as far as inventors and people that was entrepreneurs. We're going to shout them out on here.
Right.
And it's people now. Like, right now, do you realize that what you doing, you know what I mean? Or every step, it's going to be a part of history.
Yeah.
And me, I say a lot of times we put our own deadlines on our dreams and on our goals and things of that nature. And we shouldn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you might not realize your purpose until you're 60 or until you're 65, or your purpose, you know what I mean, can't be outlived until then.
Right.
You know what I mean? We always say, oh, I'm this age or whatever. I do it all the time. I'm thinking about that now, like, oh my goodness, this year I'm going to be 36. Oh my goodness. 4 more years, I'm 40. I need to be doing this. I should have had this. So, you know, I'm only human.
Yeah.
I always say I'm a spirit being living human experiences.
Yeah.
So I be like that sometimes, but please don't put any deadlines on your dreams or what you're supposed to do or what you're supposed to accomplish, because what you put your mind to, you get it done. That's gonna be a part of history.
Right.
That's how I want to be a part of history in a big way. I want them to be talking about Chasity, Dorsey in the history books, like they talking about Robert Gordon. Let me tell you something about Robert Gordon. Robert Gordon, he was born a slave, right? And he eventually purchased his freedom in 1846. All the way back then, Walt. 1846, he purchased his freedom. And guess what he was into? Coal and coal mining. And they tried to knock him out the game all the way back then, hating on him, start selling that coal at cheaper rates, but he still was able to prevail. And he left this earth all the way back then at worth of $200,000. Like now, people don't think that's not to be, that's funny or whatever, but yeah, that's what this brother back then in the coal industry was born a slave, bore his freedom. In 1846, he bought his freedom. In 47, exactly the next year. See, look, I'm bragging because this is how powerful our people is over from back then. He invested $15,000 into doing this business. So just like I said, don't ever give up. And I mention him because we're talking about putting a time frame on your goals and everything else like that. But just imagine this man living in slavery. He had to buy his way out of slavery and still went on to do something great like that. And he's in history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just wanted to give him a shout out. It's a lot of people. I had screenshotted all this information. Frederick Patterson, he was the first African American to manufacture cars. Back then, he bought out J.P. Lowe. They started a company, C.R. Patterson and Son. Like, all of this, he was in direct competition with Henry Ford. So even while we don't hear his name today, you know, we hear Ford, but we don't hear about Frederick Patterson and Charles Richard Patterson,
Right.
who did this and was like the first African American to manufacture cars.
Yeah.
See, they don't tell us that. You know what I mean? You don't hear about that. And he was in competition with the big rigs who we hear now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just crazy. He even had a bus company. 1879, let me see, the first African American to graduate from a nursing school, Barry, Elisa Mahoney. You know, these people back then had the same. I got all the stuff on my phone wall from the 1800s to 1900s. Like, I just was really excited, you know, when I found all this information. It's just amazing. We got people that were first African American to command the U.S. ship, Captain Michael Healy. That
Right.
was back in 1980. Oh my goodness, like, come on. See, I could go on and on sharing this information, but that's just, if you see stuff like this and you don't have that drive to be inspired, or it does not inspire you,
Yeah.
then something is wrong. And this is what I'm talking about, they don't share enough of.
Yeah.
In our schools, in our communities, they don't tell all this. They tell the same people who have same ancestors. They don't be telling all this. I mean, this is deep walk.
Oh, yeah.
If I could sit here and go through all this other stuff, but look, I ain't trying to bore the people. Even though it's some real, you know, some enlightening stuff. I know people, when they listening to the radio, they like to hear juicy stuff. We ain't got nothing. But this is juicy to me.
Yeah.
Of course, you know about Garrett Morgan, the traffic light, the gas mask. Daniel Hell Williams, the pioneer open heart surgery.
Yeah.
Like, look at how people all look at all this. Lois Letterman, the light bulb, Frederick Jones, the refrigerator. This everything that we operating with.
Right.
You know what I mean? Philip Ibn Guali. I'm sorry, I know I jacked his name up, but the world's fastest computer. This all the stuff. Alexander Miles, he improved the elevator. These all our people. Have you heard this? have this been shared with you somewhere when you was young and you was in school?
To be honest, no.
No. Patricia Bath, she was the laser surgical device. Benjamin Banneker, the almanac. The almanac. He was the brother who did the almanac. How many people read the almanac?
None that I
And
know
he
of.
was born to free slaves in 1731. So oppression and all this and all these things, that was always back then, but that was our people and they prevailed.
Right.
You know what I mean? And while we're under some conditions today that got us conditioned, because it's flipped. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? I feel like they still found a way to oppress us like that in slavery, but it's a big difference. But we weren't going through that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We weren't going through that. The stuff that we going through today, realistically, the people been through that.
Yeah.
And more our ancestors. And look how they were still able to prevail.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like now, you know, they getting all the big agencies and the companies that we need to thrive and everything.
Right.
And they still hold us back. They still hold us back. You know, I mentioned mass incarceration, you know, after slavery, and they found another way.
Right.
Basically to throw us back into slavery. I mean, they lock you up for anything. They was locking them up, spitting on the sidewalk, jaywalk, you know, all these rules, all these laws being made up. A lot of them, realistically, is set to oppress us.
Yeah.
The colored people and everything else like that. So yes, please be inspired. And guess what? Just Google it. That's what I did. Google Black inventors and Google look. I'm ready to really show you my conscience. You can trust everything, but not everything. I mean, shout out to my brother Jahiti. I remember one time before he Googled bitch. Well, and guess what it said?
What?
A name used for a black female or something in that light. That is what they put out there. Oh, brother got them to change that definition because that's not what a bitch is. A bitch is a female dog. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So for them to put that in the context, but the same way that I Google, imagine how other people Google when I'm gonna say that. You know, just that difference, that energy or that light they put out there. You Google black males and see what come up versus white males. You know what I'm saying? Or you Google mugshots. You know, or it be the majority black people or something. You know, so yeah, it's a lot of ways to be that's against us, and from time to time it always reveals that that's just what it's gonna be. But that does not mean that we can't prevail and we can't be on the come up and we can't do our thing, because that's what it's gonna be. So if we know that, we just gotta keep on moving, and like I said, don't put no deadlines on your dreams. So let's go back to talking to this group again. You said y'all was hanging in there since 2013, so you've been an administrator the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny though, because I was just a member at first, and then I just consistently posted something in the group, and I just automatically became an admin, just like that.
Wow. So yeah, you needed it too. You needed that inspiration, and I heard you said it was one of your friends that was from all the way back in high school.
Yeah.
And we getting old and down and everything else like that. So that's always a plus too, that you can interact with somebody all the way back then, and they on some positive stuff, or you see people change their lives, or however that is, and doing their own little thing.
Right.
I know a lot of entrepreneurs in the city. I know a lot of people doing their own thing. Everybody is trying to get money.
Yeah.
Everybody, unfortunately, we need money to live. We need money to get through, and that's just what it is.
Right.
Like, you can't get around that. You know what I mean? But yes, keep on pushing, keep on doing what you're doing. If you got a business, call and share with us. Share it on the page. Call us, come on the show, talk about it or whatever. We want to put it out there. I need to really follow my heart and follow my dreams or whatever else like that. But time, I really don't have no excuse. Then I look back at these people, our ancestors and everything else like that, other people doing big things. I don't have no excuse. Yeah. But like they say, you gotta be broke down to build back on up. So, I ain't gonna put no deadline on it, but just, like I tell people, don't watch me, watch God. It might just take till I'm 70, 75, and then y'all see me or whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna keep on let my light shine, and when it's my time, it's gonna be my time. And I pray the same for all our listeners or everybody here that's doing their own thing and everything else. I always say there's so much talent here overlooked, as far as people doing music or acting or anything else like that. But not only here, just how people as a general, So aside from this group wall, do you got any other hobbies or any other things that you do, any entrepreneurship endeavors? Or
I definitely do.
You definitely do. I know you got the snack truck, but you be giving that away for free, right? I told Walt, my mouth is thirsty. He said, I got waters in the trunk. First time I met you, Walt, you was offering me snacks. I was like, dude, it look like I said, it looked like I'm a snack eater, because he like, I got some chips. I got I got some sodas. I got some sodas in my trunk. I was like, okay now. So what are you doing as far as an entrepreneur? So you said you definitely do.
Yes.
Share a little bit about that.
Another thing I actually have is also called, it's like a musical type page that I have that's on my as well, called Walt Teasy Production.
Okay.
So I do a little rapping on the side.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while since I've actually done it. But
Look, he let me know right now. He like, it's been a while. Don't ask me to spit nothing or whatever. So I always say the same thing. It's been a while for me as well. But keep on keeping on with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. And when we come back, we're going to keep on talking about, I know y'all missed the food segment too, right? So hopefully we be coming here next week and give us something good and delicious. I always be trying. I'm hungry. See that, Walt? I want to eat. I didn't realize how much I look forward to that food segment. But anyway, we be right back on the come up. Thank you for listening with us, y'all. And watching too.
Is what it is radio show.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, listen. All right, say situation. Cause I keep telling y'all, it's different situations in the child support thing. You can't just pinpoint one thing. You can't just say, "Oh, here did be. That's why you're on child support. Oh, he this. That's why you're on child support. Oh, she this. That's why she on child support." No, sometimes it could just go off of or I just called him and asked him, can he pay for the pictures? He ain't want to pay for the pictures. I'm taking his ass downtown. Yup.
Well, you got to know. Know who you dating.
Hold up.
I
just called her and asked could she just get Junior some shoes. She couldn't even get him no church shoes. I'm taking her ass downtown. Now when you go downtown, you go down there, you get $500.
Right.
Now you mad because you getting $500, and now you really ain't getting no shoes for Junior or Lord CC because you getting $500 now.
Right.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, if you're a good father or a good mother, and you paying child support, right? You still gonna go ahead and do all that because
hold up.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, hold on, and that's another situation.
Right.
But you know what that creates? Now when we at the party, mommy and daddy ain't even down there speaking to each other. Cause daddy done paid for the party and he done came out of pocket this month with $600.
Right, that's your child.
Be mad.
Listen. He shouldn't be mad, but he also has another child with his wife.
That's on him.
Okay,
go ahead.
He got another child with his wife.
Okay.
Right. And you're taking away from them.
And they taking away
taking away from
Well, he should have kept it in his pants.
Exactly.
Should have kept it in his pants. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. Stop complaining.
You on some whole, he on some whole other shit over here. He on some whole other shit. I'm gonna tell you.
Be Exposed Radio.
Well, if you made him, take care of him.
Yeah, that's
period.
Real.
You're right.
That's the real deal.
It's period.
Right.
And all that old money shouldn't go toward this, money should go to if the child is with one of the parents 24/7, 7 days a week. You don't even come get your child every day. You come get your child once a month maybe, or once every 3 months.
Right.
You cannot dictate where that money goes, especially if the child ain't calling you about nothing. Now, if the child calling you every week, then you can question about where the child support is going. But if every time you pick up the child, they look nice, they ain't complaining about nothing, why are you worrying about where the money go at?
It is what it is. Radio show.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Right now, we back. On the come up, we done had a whole bunch of different topics come up. Well, I know I done brung them up anyway. Just to hold the conversation in here so y'all don't be listening to any dead air. And you can still call and talk to me. Don't be shy. Even if you just want to call and say hi. And even though you don't want to tell me how your week been and how you feel about all these different things I done brung up thus far, just call and holler at me. 410-702 5657. I would love to speak to you right now. You would love to speak to him too right now, right, Walt?
Oh, yeah.
Wall Street. Wall Street. I gotta be calling you Wall Street now. Now that I know the backside of it, and I know that your last name starts with an ST.
Yes.
See, I thought you just was putting it in for the, but hey, it worked out. I thought you was just doing it to make it look like Wall Street. You know what I mean? But no, you just ain't put your whole last name out there.
Exactly.
Basically, I just gave you the first two issues.
It is funny how I came up with that nickname too. It was actually another friend of mine that looked at my profile and then said, "ST, is that stand for street? Was that your actual last name?" I was like, "No, that's just the beginning of my last name. I don't like giving out my
That's
last
how
name."
nicknames happen.
Yeah.
That's just how nicknames happen. I always know when a person call me a certain name, I know where they know me from.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't had too many nicknames in my day. But like one of my nicknames that stuck with me was Chestnut. But I lived out in Essex, Maryland. It started with Lord not the first day. He said that I was so little and I was so crazy, and I was not. So it was not. But then when Christmas rolled around, Walt, they got one saying, "She's so hard. She see what was she?" And then the chestnuts. You know what I'm saying? They said, "She's so hard. She little and she brown and she's so hard." That's chestnut. So I just be tripping even at my age now at 30 something. You know, sometimes I be somewhere and I hear somebody and they call me by my real name, but I hear somebody, "Hey, Chestnut. Hey, what's going on, Lord?" And I be like, somebody from Essex. Shout out to Essex. Anybody out there watching or whatever like that? Yes, I used to have funny. in good times and everything else like that. So, hey.
I just got a text message actually from a good best friend of mine from New Jersey named Ariel. Hey, shout out to you.
Hey, is that Ari? And guess what? Yeah, shout out Ari. Thank you so much for thank you so much for viewing the show and commenting. That's what I was ready to say because she did comment and say, "Hey, I made it. Hey, Walt." So definitely, it's love when you go on the Come Up page, and you sure love the Walt. So that's what's up. We glad you made it, Ari. Look, you can call us and talk to us too. But that's good too. Thank you, sister. Much love to you. Thank you for looking at On the Come Up. Share with a friend. Do something else like that for us.
Exactly.
But thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. And Walt, what was your topic today on the page? You say you switch it up every day. I keep on going back to your show, right? I want to know more. Look, when we get off the air and I get the which name and I go home, like I told you, I be reading. I love quotes. I like making up ones of my own. I just love intelligent conversation like that. Right. So you know I'm going to go through and view it and see what's going on with the page. So what was the topic today?
Topic today, like I was saying earlier, is just a shout out Saturday. Anybody that you have that you wanted to recognize or something like that.
That's right. And not just for showing love on the page, but just for somebody that shows you love generally in life, someone that's asking a corner. Right. And you was telling me you wanted to give some more shout outs on the air. So I know we shout out Ari. Right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Look, I be correcting people. Hey, Ari, because my son, my infant baby name is Ja Ari.
Okay.
Right? So people be like, Ja Ari. No, it's not Ja Ari. It's Ja Ari. But I spell his Ari A-H-R-I. So I be real particular about that. But everybody call him Ja, my Lord Ja. I know you're going to be home waiting for me bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. As long as I'm laying down asleep, he sleep. I mean, as soon as I woke up at 6:30, he just jumped up right on with me. I was like, boy, it's just so evident. But it's a great thing. It's a great thing or whatever with the kids. So, do you have anybody else you want to shout out?
That I definitely do. Actually, before I do that, I do want to share one thing that I have.
Go ahead.
And this is actually from her, Ari. It's a post that she just did not so long ago. It's all, they're all watching. The ones who said you couldn't do it. The ones who want to know what you're doing, the ones who know you can do it, and the ones who want to stop you from doing it.
So everybody watching.
Right.
Basically. The ones who loving it and the ones who hating it.
Yep.
So that's what we got to realize. No matter what you're doing, there's always somebody watching. Right?
Exactly.
I think that all the time. You ever been by yourself walking down the street and you trip, or you ever fell and it just was you out there, but you be thinking, and somebody looking out the window, somebody to see me fall, somebody to see something on the color, you know what I mean? But guys, that's a lovely quote right there. That's deep right there. That's something to think about because it's the truth.
Right.
It's the truth. That's just basically saying everybody watching, so let them watch.
Exactly.
Let them watch and still do you. Whatever you into it. You are doing your thing, let them watch. They always watching. The people who know you and the ones who don't know you. I always say you'd be surprised, or, you know, one of the other quotes how they be saying is, those who don't mind, those who matter won't mind.
Right.
And those who mind don't matter.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times, like we brought this up before here too, it be a lot of things, you know, I got associates or friends that I'm not into or I'm not with or whatever. I was like that. Everybody has their different talent, their different personality.
Right.
We, at this time, you gotta respect them, whatever is their push, whatever is their drive.
Right.
So people invite me out and stuff. If I can come out with support, I do. But definitely everybody doing their own entrepreneurship stuff, I respect. And there's enough out here for all of us to get it. You know what I mean? Sometimes when one person doing one thing, people be kind of reluctant into getting in that because they be thinking like, oh, she doing it. Oh, I started this, now she want to do it.
Right.
Like, so what? You might inspire that person to do it. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? Like, even with your group, like, and just talking about it, you might be right now inspiring somebody to start their own group and do the same thing. You know what I mean? Or whatever, but why look down on it? I mean, if you have a certain passion and you enjoy doing something, like, how can you knock the next person for wanting to do it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And a lot of things out here now, as far as like entrepreneurship, that's what's up. Like, you should be trying to bring somebody in under you, or teach them too, so you know how they can get it. You know how people don't be wanting to share no information.
Yeah.
If they get it for real, then you know we want to share no information. I be like, oh, why you do that? Oh, send me the information. You don't never get the information.
Right.
Or what's going on. They got business driving. You're like, oh, okay, I understand that. But yeah, be a blessing to somebody else. If you be able to be blessed, bless somebody else. Share the information, King and Queen. Oh, yeah. Let them get it too. I want to give a shout out to my girl Lakeisha. She just started a new endeavor into dang, I cannot remember the name of it, but it's jewelry.
Okay.
Everything $5, everything bling. I don't know if they a person like me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my money up so I can have that real bling bling on me. But for the most part, I'm definitely going to support a sister. I'm trying to come in under her and get some too, because I like bracelets and I like earrings and I like necklaces and different things like that. So, you know, that would probably be something good for me to get into. But definitely salute to her because she took that step to do it. Good sister Lakeisha is also her mentoring group is in the works. She got a lot of things squared away about that, and can't wait to see that. Leading Ladies Inc. So you can just Google it and look that up on Facebook off the break. So she's an awesome sister. I always try to share some stuff and shout them out about that. Also, another positive sister, Akira, she has her own studio up at her house. She had reached out to me with an idea to do a show and everything about parenting and everything. I was trying to look back at it and look and see what the name is, and I supposed to been on the show with her, so I hope I still can explore, you know, that endeavor with her, because I look at a lot of her shows and she be on point. Her children got a little show that they got, and also she got a few of them too, so, you know, yeah, support the sister. And of course on here, BeExposedRadio.com, all these shows that we got, all these awesome, amazing shows we got, hey, look and tune into all of them. I know Love was here with us the week before last, sharing her stuff about her Coda Candy. The candy Coda Nights. She was over here and had a good candle. I got to holler at Love because I want one of them candles. That candle really smelling good. It really smelled good. Well, but yeah, she chose to go into a new do. You know, she's already here on Big Exposed on It Is What It Is radio show as the host. And yeah, so check that sister out too. Yeah, so there's a lot of people that's doing things right now, and the purpose of me was shouting out some of those African American our ancestors was just to inspire somebody. So even the people that I'm shouting out now, this just to inspire somebody that you can do it. You know what I mean? And it don't have to be one thing. It don't have to be one thing. You know what I mean? Share that information. Put your brothers and your sisters on. I mean, you do gotta have your discretion. Especially when it comes to sometimes of referring, you know, people to a job or something like that. I won't, but you know what it is. I feel like if I get you that connection, work with it. You know what I mean? Share that information. Let's help each other stay in that good light and look good and everything. So like, you ever help somebody get a job, Walt?
Yeah.
You ever help them? Did they let you down? They let They don't want to share because they might be watching.
Right.
Did they... Look, you ain't gotta say what job or whatever else like that, but look, if Walt look out for you to get your job, keep Walt in that good light. Keep him in that good light. Right. So I'm just assuming that it wasn't like that. Yeah, you know, I done help people get connections, people that help me. Shout out to one of my ancestors, Derek O. Jones, who was doing big things with music here. He had to Save a Dope Boy campaign. One of his partners was Jahidi, and a couple of other people. They had the group Brown Fish that was like really, I love that music. My favorite song out of there was Fishbowl. But rest in peace to him. But before he had passed, he was doing big things with the Save a Dope Boy and everything else like that. And where I'm working at now, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was the director when I first came in. Yeah, basically, he gave me the job. I had to do the application and everything else like that, but he gave me a chance. And just to look back, I've been there for 9 years. You know what I mean? And another shout out again to Jaidi. He was part of the group. He works with the same organization. He's like out in another part, you know, Delaware doing the same thing, you know, for the youth here and the youth down there and international company. So yeah, big ups and love to that guy because, you know, that set me on my path to have a passion about what I'm doing right now. You know, I've been there almost 9 years. No one know what can come from it or what else like that. But I always believe that where you at for a reason. Doesn't mean you're gonna be there forever or whatever. But I just do what I can where I'm at with what I got. Right. Look, that's another cool for you right there, Walt. But yeah, so definitely big ups to him. Was doing that thing. So yeah, everything that I shared today, that should have been our topic. Motivation, inspiration. Yeah. And that's what it be. That should have been the topic, Walt. Again, Walt, I gotta give a shout out to you. Thank you for helping me do this today. I ain't gotta talk to myself. You ain't doing too much talking, but you doing just enough. I told you I'm a talker, but I definitely enjoyed you being here with me today, telling me about your group and everything else like that. And you, Walt, anybody that knows him, you know, I know Walt for a short period of time, but you know how sometimes when you meet people, you know, you just click. I'm always having a problem with these earphones. They don't never want to stay over my locks. They always say, it's not like my head not big enough to hold them up, right, Walt? But I know Walt for a short period of time has always had a humble, positive spirit. You know, since the first time I met you, just like I told him the first time he met me, he was offering me snacks. So, yeah, it's definitely a blessing to come across good people that's doing good things and that's doing positive things. So, like I always say, if you want to share about your business, hit us up on Onthecomeup 410-702-5657, or just to talk to me, Walt. I mean, we in here. How much longer we gonna be in here, Walt? We got a little bit of time, a little bit over 30 minutes. We're gonna take a couple of more breaks as the show go on, but it's always exciting. I look forward to Saturdays. Was you looking forward to the day coming down here with me?
I was definitely ready. Yes.
Yeah. You was definitely right.
Yes.
I know that's right. That's what I asked Walt when we was downstairs waiting to be like that. I said, Walt. I said it with his little table. I said, oh, Walt, what you got there in your topics? What you got? Oh, you coming back like that? He said, oh, yeah, I wonder what's your name. I said, okay, now, go ahead. He more prepared than me. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. So while you had shared the little post that Ari shared, was it anything else? Look, I want you to put that out there. Look, you done did me, and it has been a pleasure to have you down here. So your group, like you said, you trying to take it to bigger heights. Y'all doing something different. Y'all want to come up with this. Is there anything else that you want to share with our listeners or whoever may be listening and viewing right now that sets your group apart? Why do I want to look into being a member on the Legacy Era?
Well, let's put it like this. Are you looking for something that is going to get you by just for that day, or for something that's going to get you done in a long time? Because this right here will have you set for the whole entire time that you be here on this earth.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I know that's right, Walt. Look, that's what. Walt put that, and that was strong, and that was a strong message. If that's what that group do for you, I don't know why people would not want to join. Please make sure you look it up. The Legacy Earns, a group on Facebook that's talking about positivity, motivation. It's not all that. They share all types of stuff on there. Even today, they got the shout out Saturdays where they just showing love to people generally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just helping you, motivating you, just being there for you in your life and everything else like that. So yeah, and it's also crazy how we gotta recognize how Valentine's Day is in the month of February.
Yeah.
And else like that. You feel some type of way about some people about Black History, but how about you about Valentine's Day?
I have a thing about that too. Yeah. See, with Valentine's Day,
know.
Valentine's Day should be every day.
Every day.
That's just me. Valentine's Day, when they do it on the 14th, is more like a marketing thing.
Right.
That's what I think about it.
For the people to get them gifts and stuff. And I seen some stuff on Facebook too. You know, we always go back to Facebook or whatever. I'll say that. I try to minimize my time on there. I really do. I told you I'm not a phone person. That's why I say everything had full reason, because my phone just is a mess. It's a mess. Every time ever since I resetted it or whatever, I'll say that I'm going to get to the store. And when I do, the same way I've been announcing all my phone problems with y'all, I'm going to announce it right here on the air. We're like, see, I got a new phone. But everything had full reason, because just like I said, I didn't really want to concentrate so much on my phone. All my alerts. That's my alerts going off. I'm surprised it's working. But that's all my alerts going off. On my phone. I need to turn it down, so excuse me, but I'm sure a lot of y'all is used to some of those same similar sounds that you're hearing from being on your phone or whatever. But yeah, well, I think it's for the money. It's for the marketing.
Yeah.
I see some crazy things on Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, little kids giving rings and everything else like that, and flowers. I say one lady, I think she ain't got like a Porsche. I mean, that's all good though. You know what I mean? I ain't looking down on it or whatever else like that.
Right.
But yeah, it's marketing. It'll be nice to get that on some other days. It should be every day, like you said, to show love. And that's a little bit what the group do. Like Walt said, and they have you set or whatever for life. It might just need to. You might see something you need to hear. I always think it's good to stay in connection with people that's like in the same type of mind frame you is, or got the same spirit, because we all different, but in our differences we all the same, you understand what I'm saying? So it's good to be in constant communication with people like that, because a lot of times you might be going through something, and I don't care who you is, when you going through, it feel like you the only one going through, but you be amazed at how many people have been through the same thing, or while you going through it right there at that time, how many people are going through the same thing at that very moment. So yeah, I just always find it important that anytime you can uplift somebody, please do.
Oh, and with this as well, like I'm the one that's pretty much communicating with almost everybody that I can off the group and outside the group, and then they'll come in and have like issues that's going on with them and things of that nature, and I say, hey, you're not the only one going through it. We're all pretty much going through our same obstacles that they have to go through.
Right.
Well, one thing I will say about that too is you're never alone.
Never.
So just know that we are all brothers and sisters. We will all get through it, no matter what the challenge is.
Right, absolutely. You're never alone. And just like how, I was making the point, and it's good that you back that on the points that I was making, is that you're never alone. A lot of stuff that you're going through, someone else has been through it, either in their past or whatever, or even in their future, that they're going to go through it. And I truly believe that sometimes you have to go through stuff and you have to embrace it, because later on in life you're going to embrace somebody that is going through that very same thing, and how you made it through, and however your mindset was, you're going to have to share that with them, to let them know that they can get through it as well. I see a lot of things sometimes that people go through, and I always say, wow, I don't know how they made it through that. Or kind of before something happens, you say, if that was to happen to me, I couldn't. You know what I mean? So even a lot of people think it's their strength.
Hello?
Okay, we got somebody on the phone.
I kind of can't hear at the moment. Let me move the show.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you a little better now.
Okay. And who's calling?
It's Ariel.
Hey,
that's my friend I was talking about.
Hey, Ariel. Oh, I love you, Ari, even more. So your name is Ariel, but they wish your name for Ari. So, Ari, how you feeling?
I'm actually getting over a mild sickness. I caught something from one of my friends when I was hanging out with them.
Oh.
Luckily, it's not a flu, but it's a little bit of a something.
Yes. Luckily, it's not. That's how I'm going through the same thing. If you were watching, I was sharing, or I'm going through the same thing. Stephanie is definitely uncomfortable, so I definitely pray you be feeling well. You all feeling well, but I hope you get better day by day. So, is this anything you want to share, Aaron? You got any entrepreneurships, or you wanted to talk on something that we was in here talking about?
Well, actually, I was brought here by Walter, obviously. He told me about the show a little while ago. I've been watching. It's a really nice show, actually. I had an art page that he was mentioning, and that's what I'm working on actually right now. I'm editing for that. And I also have a Facebook page and an Instagram.
Okay, well, share that information. You said you have an art page.
You're going in and out on me again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sometimes your connection be a little bad. But I said you said that you have an art page?
Yes.
Okay, so you're an artist?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they definitely got to holler at you. Make sure you share your information with us first. And then just let us know a little bit about your art.
Oh, definitely. I plan to do that soon in the upcoming week.
Okay. That's what's going on. So how can people reach you? I know we having a little trouble hearing each other. I can hear you pretty good. But please share your contact information so people can holler at you. Just your contact, like what it is now. But I know she said she's starting to do her art pages. That's what I'm hearing? Like it's coming up?
She actually had a page for a while. It's just doing more production with it now.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. And on IG and everything else like that. So do you have a current one when someone can holler at you?
You're actually still going in and out on me, so actually I'll probably try to get back to the phone later. I apologize.
Well, Ari, I definitely appreciate you. We gotta get that handle, because as soon as we get somebody to call and show us some love, but don't let that discourage you from calling in. 410-702-5657. I don't know what it is. Is Ari in Baltimore?
No, she's in New Jersey.
Oh, she's in New Jersey. That might be a little bit of a problem. I ain't trying to make no excuses or whatever I was saying, but Ari, we definitely appreciate you for calling in. If you can hear me now, call back, sister. I'm gonna get Walt to share a little bit about your art and with some of the things you do, because I know you know it, right?
Yes.
Okay, you know it, so you can share a little bit of what she does. So is it like she paints, so she draws, or?
Yeah, she does more of the drawing and in coloring, because she has a tablet that she works off of and does all her art. And I'm sorry I don't have it with me, but there's few art that she just did that she posted off of to another like third-party site on Redbubble. I don't know if you heard of it.
Okay. No, I haven't.
Okay.
See, share that information, brother. Share that information. You ain't got to share much of it. We talk about the information about art. But that's awesome. See, that's what I like to see. It's so many about people that's into different things. I wanted to bring my guy Kenny on here. He's an artist, too.
Yeah.
He was involved in painting some of the things on Pennsylvania Avenue. I know up there by Compton, a lot of the murals and everything. I'll say that. So I got to get him on here. Kenny, and if you watch it or you will watch this later, get your butt on here. Marquise, my cousin Marquise Clanton, shout out to him. Get your butt on here. I even got to bring my brother Jeffrey down here one day. Him and my daughter just got to do back with the marching band. She's so excited. Shout out to the Baltimore All-Stars and Michael there. But yeah, definitely check Ari out. Of course, she's in your group, right?
Yes.
Ari out, beautiful name, and Ari too, for her short what's your name. But I'm gonna take your word that she does awesome work, right?
Yes.
Right.
And you can also see her on her Facebook page. It's called Pixel Baby Production, and that's Pixel. It's like PIXHEL Baby Production.
Okay. Make sure y'all got that. Say it one more time, Walt. Because I appreciate Ari for calling. She done called in. She done commented on the page. Oh, she definitely showing big love. So we want to show her some as well.
Again, it is Pixel Baby Production. PIX H like hotel, EL Baby Production.
All right, make sure y'all holler at her on Pixel Baby Productions. Ariel, known as Ari, is an artist, and we definitely got to support that sister. And I thank her for tuning in with us today and supporting the Onthecomeup radio show, especially that she called to show you some love. Of course, the Wall Street, the lovely Walter Street, Wall Street is what I'm gonna be calling you now, has joined me today. And Walt, what can I say? The show is almost over, but I could have not done this show with you without you. So I want to thank you again.
No problem. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, no problem at all. See, me had told me that you was coming down, and then supposed to be some people, like we say, it's Saturday. Things happen. Right. Long as y'all keep on watching, y'all know y'all gonna see one of us on here. You know what I mean? So call and share. what you got going on, what's on the come up, as far as with your business. Anytime you want to comment on something that we speaking about, because like I told you, a whole bunch of stuff be coming up on the come up. It's just so much information to share. Right. We want to expose it all on BigExposedRadio.com. So you know how it is. Right. You know how I be. That's just what it is. Thank you for letting us know about the group. Thank you for sharing your opinions and everything else. And thank you again, Ari, for viewing, for commenting on the page and calling in. And of course, telling us we had a great show. We got a nice show going on, right? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Just being here, Wall Street up in here, holding down. Just like I said, if you want to be on the come up, you want to expose what's going on with you, make sure you hit us up. We have a page too on Facebook, on the come up Radio Hour. Of course, we on Big Exposed, the #1 radio station that was voted 2017 here in Baltimore. And what else I was afraid to say? See, sometimes you just hate the thought. Sometimes you talking too much, you just usually lose your train of thought. But yeah, if you want to come on the show, let us know what's going on. That's what I was getting into. Be sure to do that. You can holler at me on Facebook. I'm Chasity, Onthecomeup Dorsey. I do plan on changing this soon. The whole time I've been on Facebook, Walt, I've never had my real name on there. Never. I always use my performance name as Chas Real Lady Cake Mix. But I was so enthused about the show, I wanted to share it. I wanted people to know what I was doing, not only myself, but BB and Booby James. So I changed my name to the what's your name, but I still need to change it probably to Chas or whatever. I don't know. Look, help me figure that out. Look, help me figure that out. What you want me to change my Facebook name to? Because you see some Facebook names, boy, dig. Some people be having whole sentences or whatever else like that. So mine's kind of long right now. Chasity, Onthecomeup, Dorsey. It took me a while for them to even accept it. Facebook got a lot of rules, period. Right. But rules for some of the wrong reasons. I got one friend that's always in Facebook jail. But hey, that's another story. We can talk about it a little bit more if I remember, if I feel like it. But we ready to take another break. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. We on the come up, and I pray and I hope that you on the come up too. Holla at us and share with us. We'll be right back, y'all. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, well.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired radio show. Now here's one little speech I'm going to give you before I get into the next article. Here's what I want to tell you. Still, but fear is big business. Fear is big business. I'm not telling you not to be alarmed by what you're seeing. I'm not telling you not to be concerned. What I'm saying is not to buy into the notion that we should be afraid. You should be informed. You should be aware. You should start educating yourself about some things. I don't have the solutions. I don't have the answer. I wish I could say that if you did X, Y, and C, you might not get shot by the police. I wish I could tell you that, but I can't. But what I can say is just start making yourself aware of what's going on, but don't be so consumed by what you're seeing that you become afraid, that you don't want to go out. Or you become numb. That's a good point, Nate. Nate said, or you become numb to it, like you just don't care. So we need you to just continue to be in touch with what's going on, but educate your family, talk to your sons, talk to your daughters, because it's not just limited to men. We know from Sandra Bland, she was a young woman who was killed. And we don't want to say, we don't know all the details of how it happened. No, the fact is that person's life still matters. They still have rights. They should not just be killed dead before they even get a trial. Okay, that's the point. They deserve a trial at least, but they can't even make it to the jail cell to get a trial, to be tried. They're being killed even before arrest. Terrible. So that's my soapbox.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. Exactly. Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, welcome back. We only got a little bit of time left in here, but I definitely enjoyed the show, enjoyed having Walt. I hope everyone that was out there listening was enjoying all the different random things I was talking about. But I made some points right now.
Oh yeah, you definitely did.
Walt asked me, Chasity, how am I doing? I said, well, you're doing awesome. He told me, yeah, you're actually doing well. And he said he wish it was something that he could give me for my little stiffness and everything else like that. He said, you're actually doing well, and he could see it on my face that I'm stuffed up. Yeah. That I'm feeling some type of way. I said, yeah, Walt, I'm talking and I'm breathing out my mouth at the same time. Because I'm trying not to sniff, because when I sniff, y'all can kind of hear like me sniffing. And nothing, it's just all in there. Like nothing is coming out. So when I go home, my girl Keisha got me a humidifier. I'm going to go home, turn that humidifier on. Hopefully that works. I just thank goodness that, like your girl earlier was saying, it's not the flu. Right. I'm not coughing. Every now and then I have to sneeze because I guess the just mucus and, everything is moving. So it's making me have to sneeze. I almost had to sneeze episode on him, but I was trying to hold it in too much. Right. Hurting my nose, made it burn. But not a sound came out. So they hear me sneeze. But yeah, so thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening. Walt shared this information in Legacy Era. I shared about what I need to share about. Also, just wanted to put that out there to you. If you're intimidated about coming in here to be exposed on the Come Up radio show, hey, the show could come to you. You know what I'm saying? If you got something going on, you got an event going on or whatever else like that, for a very generous fee, we can come out to you, shed light on your situation or what you got going on your event. That would be love. So holla at us for that. I always share the calling number 410-702-5657. But we also have a text and we also have an email. So email info@beexposedradio.com and the text is 443-642-9403. So yeah. We be doing it around here. So we ain't got to sit in. Hope Mimi and Booby James is enjoying that Saturday night. Hope all is well. Right. Because I know they miss me. I miss them. I wish he would have been in here with me tonight. But like I said, I'm glad to have Walt in here. But hopefully next Saturday you'll see all us in here tripping and geeking. Walt, I told you, we only got a little bit of time left. You think the show went fast?
Oh yeah, definitely it did.
Definitely did. Yeah, the radio time just go fast. Period. Time just go fast, so fast, period. Yes, it do. Because at first I'd be like, 2 hours. But like I said, there's so much information. There'll be so much on your mind. And then I wait all week to come on here to a Saturday. So I just be going off. I know I tell people, though, I be trying to slow down. So forgive me, y'all. Because I know sometimes I have a tendency to talk fast. Real fast. Because that's how fast it be coming in my mind. And I be having my different thoughts. Right. And a lot of times I make mistakes or whatever, not mistakes, but I say something ahead of the time, whatever, because I'm already thinking that. I did it a couple of times on the show. Tonight. Okay? But yeah, alright, it's all good. You was cutting up. We couldn't really hear each other, but again, thank you for calling in, for doing all of that. Big ups to her. Make sure you holler at her on her page, right? Yes. What is it again?
Pixel Baby Productions.
Pixel Baby Productions. Like, I remember that wall, so I can look into her too and show that sister some love. But yeah, y'all, we in here every Saturday, 7p to 9p. When you coming back, Walt?
I'm gonna come back next Saturday.
Okay, you coming back next Saturday? Yes, please do. Because it might be the situation again while I'm sitting there and I'm going to need somebody to talk to. Don't know what we're going to talk about, but I do always hope that we get to share light and share some information that somebody needed. And most importantly, because on the come up, all that's trying to come up, share something about a business or an endeavor that somebody is doing. So please, please, please don't shy away from sharing what you're doing with us.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
Right, so we can share it. I always say I gotta write a book. Everybody who know me know that I did hip hop. I do poetry and everything else like that. I need to really, like they say, God bless you with the talents, and it's up to you what you do with them.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So people know me for that and everything else like that. So I've been looking into, writing a book, doing some more with that or whatever else like that. The last show I did was actually in the church. For a fashion show, I really enjoyed myself with them. They did some poetry when I was like that. And they loved me. And they loved me. Not to brag on myself or whatever else like that, but I love myself. And yeah, we had a good time. I had a good time. You like poetry shows?
Oh yeah.
Hip hop shows and stuff like that. That was like a really big thing here in Baltimore at one point. You know what I'm saying? They used to have the different little sessions and whatever else like that.
Right.
I know a couple of people. I keep on looking at Lady Breon name, who's signed on the wall here at Big Exposed. So she's more than likely been here before another radio show. She's awesome. She definitely looked out for me last year and participated in the DJS down on the Department of Juvenile Services, a resource fair, and came and shared her talent. Awesome sister. That's her performance name. Right. I'm sure if you Google her, you'll find some stuff because even with her poetry group, they've definitely won a lot of competitions, first places, and everything like that. They awesome. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't really wish that. And she's a member of LBS. Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. Shout out to Davon Love. That's my boy too. He looked out for me too before and came and spoke and shared some information for the youth that I service or whatever. So yeah, so definitely beautiful people doing big things. Look into what the Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle doing. I did mention a couple of weeks ago that it was just a donation made to them from J. Cole and everything else. So they right here in the heart of the city, right across from City Hall, diagonally, right across from the Municipal Building.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all I be trying to do, share information, share all the positive stuff of Baltimore, because we always hear the negative stuff. Look at Waltz, thank you for coming to share more positive stuff on the Come Up radio show. But we've already gone another break.
Okay.
Right. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And like he said, I did so well, even looking sick, even stuffed up, that Walt is going to come back next Saturday. And hopefully next Saturday up in here, we're going to have a whole crew. We're going to do what we do. We're going to have a food segment and all of that good stuff, right?
Exactly.
And shout out to yes. All righty, you on the Come Up. Thank you again. I can't say it enough. I love support and I love to give love.
Same here.
That's just me. Yeah. But on the Come Up, check us out Saturday, 7p to 9p. That's every Saturday. Holla at your girl Chaz. You'll see your girl Mimi. And you also see your boy Booby James. And right now, who's coming back next week? You're going to see Wall Street. Yeah, he is. On the Come Up, y'all. I love him.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that